in the past. Maybe that sickness just holding him back a little bit. Maybe he's trying to conserve that energy and unleash it now.
Yeah, there's no doubt about that he's focused here. And his 20 laps, if he's as sick as what everybody's been saying he is, his 20 laps may be really tough for him. But save it all for when it counts, right?
Yep. The one thing about this sport, if a guy tells you he's got a hangnail, he really has a broken arm. Right? Everybody keeps their cards close to their chest here. Okay, here we go. 30-second board is done. It is time to go racing. Round number 2 of Monster Energy Supercross. Great start for Moss, but it's not going to last because Brayton's going to take the lead away.
How about the riders from the outside? Moss, you got Nick Wey in there inside the top 5.
We've been waiting for the Joe Gibbs Racing guys to really uncork a good one, and tonight could be the night as Brayton jumps out to the early lead.
Yeah, you can see Justin Barcia right there. A couple riders behind Ryan Dungey. Look, he's going to go past Moss and the whoops right here.
Dungey's in second. There goes Barcia. He's got that bright red Honda.
I want to know where the reigning champ is. Ryan Villopoto, 3-time champion, has never won at this venue. Won everywhere else on the schedule, except here in Phoenix. He's got his work cut out for him.
Here comes Roczen, last week's winner and the points leader. That's why he's got that red number plate on the 94. There's Stewart. He's right there behind. The 29 is short.
See Stewart, top of your screen. He runs 7th, then Wey. Villopoto, 9th.
Got his work cut out.
Well, Stewart certainly capable of running through the pack. Right there, Villopoto making the move on Nick Wey. He obviously is capable of making his way through the pack.
You see, Villopoto didn't triple out of that corner. He's been doing that all night. Maybe some
and Barcia's gotten around Dungey. The Honda rider, Bam Bam. He's in second.
Barcia has been one of the fastest riders, one of the 2 riders, him and Villopoto, that have ran a 55.5. He definitely at this point has the advantage because he's got second on the second position on the track right now, and speed-wise, his nearest competitors are buried back in the pack.
Stewart sizing up Moss. A couple of Suzuki riders here. Stewart on the factory bike.
See right here, Stewart, 3.31. That's that section I mentioned earlier that he actually did a 3.4. Jumped that whole rhythm section after the first turn in 2 jumps earlier today in qualifying.
See, Villopoto got by short.
Stewart really needs to have a good run tonight. He can't afford to lose points. He's got to make up a bunch. He was in a deep hole after a frustrating night in Anaheim a week ago.
Okay, Ricky, you had a chance to ride some laps on this track. We've talked about it all night. Do you feel that this track is more physically demanding?
Sorry, it's physically demanding.
Physically demanding, it's challenging that way. Who can go at run the red line, fitness-wise, the whole 20 laps of the riders that are out there now?
Yeah, that's a great question. See Villopoto kind of sneaking up. Whoa, Stewart got a front end wash there.
This is going to be a great battle here, these 2 fighting over 6th.
Yeah, Jeff, there's a handful of guys that can do it. I mean, these guys are in incredible amount of shape here. Oh, there you go. Try to go to the inside, lost some time.
Villopoto, who's always really aggressive, that was cautious for him right there. That was smart not to push the issue too much.
Leader on the left who's got his hands full as the 51 of Barcia closes in, and then Villopoto and Stewart battling on your right. They're fighting over 6th position.
That was a nice pass right there on the right-hand side of your screen by James Stewart.
Moss checks up right there. Villopoto goes by.
Talked to Alden Baker, trainer for Ryan Villopoto, and he said, one of the reasons why Ryan doesn't like Phoenix, he likes to run that throttle and hammer it hard, and with the slick surface here at Phoenix, a lot of times that can be tough for him to do. You really got to feather it through corners like that. Oh, and look at Barcia working on Brayton on the left side of your screen. That's the fight for the lead here in Phoenix.
Oh, here comes Villopoto to the inside of Stewart.
And we could have a change in position for 5th as well, and we do, as Villopoto gets around the 2-time champion Stewart.
telling you guys, the two fastest riders all day long have been Barcia and Villopoto, and they're showing it right now.
Barcia just getting so close to that rear wheel on the 10 of Brayton, and Dungey's right there in third.
Yeah, but that's right. You're exactly right. That's what I say. But look who's right in the background there. Ryan Dungey. Okay. You know, his strong suit is the last 10 laps, always. I think this track really caters to the KTMs because it's so hard and slick, right? So that steel chassis flexes a little more and you get good grip.
Here's a pass for the lead. Brayton comes back on it. Bar to bar to the next corner. Brayton takes it wide and right into the top blocks. Dungey will come up for second. And Brayton just earned a huge round of applause from the crowd for his aggressive style. Coach Joe Gibbs is going to love that aggressive riding style.
The winner of the opening round, Ken Roczen, quietly in fourth place. But look where he's at. 2 seconds off the lead right now as things the riders start to make some moves.
Here comes Barcia back on Dungey.
Oh, and Dungey just laid into it. Got his hand on the throttle. He said, if you're going to hit me, we're both going to be out of here.
You know, it's so crazy because if Barcia would have gotten by Brayton, I think he would have started to set sail a little bit. But that's how fast it can change in Supercross in your momentum switch. It's crazy how that happens.
Brayton not on the podium at all in 2013, and here he is going for a win.
Last lap around, Ryan Villopoto had your fastest lap at a 55.9. Stewart, your second fastest lap. They're in 5th and 6th. And of course, top 6 are starting to close up.
And of course, for Brayton, this would be his first career win, and he can pull it off here tonight. Here's Bam Bam. Bams into the front tire for Dungey. And here comes Roczen on his Red Bull KTM. And also joining the fray, the 3-time champ Villopoto and the 2-time champ Stewart. Dungey, Roczen, they all take a shot at Bam Bam.
And Dungey gets back by, look at that.
Oh man, they stack it up in front of Villopoto. 5 riders fighting over second place. Barcia back in front of Roczen, and down goes Kenny.
And meanwhile, Brayton on the Yamaha is out front 2.7 seconds clear of this.
Yeah, and you see what's happening now is it's allowing Villopoto and Stewart to close into the mix, and it's letting Brayton get ahead, like you said. Jeff.
Brayton, who has never won, just got married this past fall. Talking to the team manager, Jeremy Albrecht, about it, and J-Bone says it has really settled him down. He's focused. He's ready to go. He is the rider we think can get us a win early in the season. Here's our Toyota replay.
Watch right here, Roczen out there on the cushion, and watch as he starts to turn. Oh, he gets a little help from Barcia right there. Doesn't check up enough. Barcia definitely brake checks him, didn't allow him to get back to his left side, and Roczen goes down.
And Villopoto goes around Barcia. Villopoto is
on the move.
Oh, yes, he is, and Stewart's trying to come with him.
All day long, Villopoto has just been a predator. He has been attacking the track, made very little mistakes. He is riding with a tremendous amount of confidence.
Halfway through at the 10-lap mark, Brayton has done an outstanding job.
Last time around, Dungey, your fastest lap, 56.8. Brayton was a 57.3. And amazingly, back in 9th, Brock Tickle, second fastest lap. So way back in 9th, but the RCH Suzuki rider making some moves.
That Toyota back to Yamaha. Brayton's looking awful good up front right now, Jenny.
I spoke to Justin Brayton earlier, and he actually told me he was dealing with a really bad head cold and kind of flu-like symptoms all last week. But that was on Saturday, last time in Anaheim. He had a great, solid week of practice, and he was feeling extremely confident going into tonight, and it shows.
The Iowa native continuing to lead here. Just an update on one of the other guys that was on the podium a week ago, Chad Reed, runs in 10th. Tough night for the Australian.
Well, and also Justin Brayton, former Arena Cross champion, a product of that championship that now is a real proving ground for riders to start their career and work their way eventually here to Supercross.
Look at all the Supercross champs on his tail.
Yeah.
Dungey's got one. Villopoto's got 3. James Stewart has 2 as well.
Dungey just doing what he does.
Yeah, doing what he does.
Puts himself in a great position each and every week. Solid, makes very little mistakes right now. He's gonna need to be tough, and he's gonna need to be aggressive and strong because Villopoto is on the move.
Well, and even if Dungey doesn't win tonight, he can come out of this with the points lead.
Yeah.
Villopoto closing in to challenge him for second.
This isn't one of those years where you want to give away any wins. Like, you have to go for it right now.
Yep. Because you know Villopoto's going to keep coming after you each and every week like he is right now. Dungey needs to go after Brayton and then check out.
Look how those whoops are so cupped out. I mean, they're struggling to get across with any good momentum on these 450s. Typically, they would fly across those.
Hard and slick.
And Brayton has got to be seeing it on the board. These guys are coming after him. Brayton had 5 podiums in 2012, none last year. He was 4th in the points in 2012. Wow, maybe things turning around here for him in 2014.
You go from that sand, you get out there in the first turn area where you're on the edge of the tire the whole time, and it's...
Here's Villo.
It's super dry and dry slick out there.
Yamaha,
These guys,
KTM and Kawasaki.
Dungey has just paced Brayton too long. That's kind of a criticism that I have. He doesn't attack early enough. And Villopoto, when he gets there, he's not going to wait. He now has the wheel of Dungey. He's not going to wait. He's going to take a chance here soon, maybe after this triple.
Right here.
There it goes.
Yeah, see.
And Dungey has no response.
Yeah.
And now he goes after Brayton. Now the question becomes, we saw how Brayton dealt with the attempted passes early on. Let's see if he can be just as aggressive with Villopoto when he comes up and fires a couple of shots at him for the lead.
Villopoto has,
eye of the tiger tonight.
Eye of the tiger, exactly.
Past the halfway point. Yeah, but look, let's not count out Brayton.
No.
He's incredibly hungry. He hasn't been on the podium in a year. He wants that first career win. How will he run Villopoto here?
Well, he's riding those steady laps out front, but the problem is that he's in the protect mode right now. And if he gets past where Villopoto surely has got a faster lap time going and some good passing lanes, it needs to wake him up. If indeed he gives up the lead.
Well, Brayton's strong suit all night, or actually all day and tonight, has been the whoops. And so Villopoto catches him throughout the rest of the track. They get to the whoop section, Brayton pulls back out. Like you see how close he is now. Let's see what happens next lap when we get towards the whoop section.
7 to go. 7 to go here. Stewart battling with Barcia. They're fighting over 4th as Barcia slips back.
Look at this.
Here he is, Villopoto.
Dungey's right there also, but hesitant, not as aggressive as Villopoto. That's their MO. This is who these guys are. Consequently, Villopoto makes those moves. He takes those chances, makes those moves. Now he's worked his way up from he was 9th place going across the finish line on the first lap.
You're right, Ricky. Look how good Brayton is through there. Oh, man.
Too nice.
Too nice. Could have gone right
This is
after
Monster Energy Supercross. I'm sorry. Go
First
for it.
win on the line. You got to go after it. That's what.
But you see Brayton, let's take a look at his lap time. He was at 57. Now this last lap around, well, that goes up to 58.2.
And look at Villopoto starting to open it up a little bit.
I talked about those guys. Tickle had that great lap a couple laps ago. Hahn just turned the fastest lap.
Here's Dungey. Ooh. He was making a play for second as this becomes a good battle now.
Yeah, Dungey needs to get by him, without a doubt.
This is his weakness.
You know, but we talk about that, but Brayton's riding really good.
He's riding very good.
You know, it's like,
you got me.
He ain't no
Especially
scrub.
here.
I mean, look at that. See, he pulls away from him so far right there, then you got to catch back up to him.
I know what you're saying, but but Dungey can make a mistake and be right back on Brayton instantly.
Yeah,
that tells me that he is riding at a faster pace.
Yeah.
He's just not as aggressive on those insides like Villopoto was. Consequently, Villopoto just pulled out 1.8 seconds, just earned a 56.4. Fastest lap of anyone.
Man, it's just, he was waiting and waiting.
And exactly.
So much
and
excitement.
Villopoto doesn't wait. He goes for it.
No, you have to. In this game, you have to. You cannot wait. You got to attack, attack, attack. Dungey did the same thing last weekend with Chad Reed. I think he possibly could have won had he not followed Reed for so long, but...
I mean, beginning to Brayton, this is a fantastic ride here. Now, we're 5 to go. If I'm Brayton, I'm feeling more confident now than I did at lap 10. Even though I gave up the lead, I'm feeling, okay, I've got Villopoto right in front of me. I've kept Dungey at bay this whole time. Mechanic gives you the signboard, 4 to go. I'm saying good things in my head. Positive thoughts right now. I can do this, right?
Well, and this is such a huge thing for the Joe Gibbs Racing Team. They need this shot in the arm, and so does Yamaha. Let's face it, they were hoping this 2014 machine would be a boost to the performance of Yamaha, and it seems to be.
Yeah, and unfortunately, Justin Brayton's teammate, Josh Grant, he had a big crash earlier today.
Well, your journey starts here, 2014 450 Rookies, brought to you by Discount Tire. Roczen running in 6th, Will Hahn in 11th. And Roczen, if he stays there, will slip to 3rd of the points, but just 3 behind what could become the new points leader, Ryan Villopoto. There he is.
3 to go.
This could be...
Hey, Brayton's right there,
Oh,
guys.
he is.
Did it wake him up? Now is he confident going, okay, wait a second. Villopoto got by me, but now he's not gapping me. Plus, we're getting into a little bit of lap traffic. Same thing as in the 250 main. You miss one of these sections, you can't. If you have problems connecting the dots there, it'll cost you big time. Brayton's not out of this thing by no means.
No, he is not.
And he just turned the fastest lap at a 56.8, while Villopoto goes 57.5. Dungey in the 57s also.
Boy, if Brayton could get up there and show him a wheel, and he goes
right
so
there.
well
Yeah.
through the woods. Well,
like
let's see if he's
Gerke
got
in there.
anything for him.
Well,
We're
Gerke
watching
needs-
Villopoto
There
on
you
the
go.
green Kawasaki and Brayton on that blue Yamaha.
Did you see Gerke
That
trying to
messed
get
up
out of the
Dungey.
way?
You see Dungey couldn't go triple, triple, triple.
2 to go.
2 to go, 1.3 second lead for Villopoto.
Man, Villopoto rocketed out of that sand section right there.
Yeah.
See that? Using that little cushion there, giving him a little more grip. He's definitely hunting down his first win here at Phoenix.
Showing a lot.
Yeah.
Making a statement about where the Joe Gibbs Racing Team is here early in 2014.
Well, guys, 2 laps to go here. Talked about it early on as we're taking a look at Brayton trying to chase down Ryan Villopoto, a rider who has had so much success. 3-time reigning Monster Energy champion. Never won in Phoenix.
Well, and Phoenix has been one of those places that Villopoto has never won at, and it's been nagging at him.
I mean, yeah, it would be great to win here, but you know, if it doesn't happen, it's not the end of the world. You know, like winning in Seattle and winning at Washougal, those were kind of something that I wanted to do just because that's a hometown deal. But you know, here at Phoenix, been in the running to win, but I've always, you know, maybe had made a little mistake or fallen over. So to win would be great, but if not, you know, it's still only the second round, and there's a lot of racing left. So just want to get good points.
Well, it would be the 18th different venue that Ryan has won at on a 450 if he can hang on and win here on this final lap. Brayton coming inside! Oh, man! That was such a great opportunity for him.
That is unbelievable how Brayton has had so much fight. Can he get to the inside?
Giving
He
it
blocks
everything he's got. Brayton and Villopoto claims his 35th career Monster Energy AMA Super Supercross FIM championship victory. And Justin Brayton is back on the podium.